And hello once again, and welcome to another live stream here. It is a college football live stream, a top 10 matchup in the FCS. Number 1, North Dakota State. Number 6, Illinois State. North Dakota State 1-0 in Missouri Valley play. This is the conference opener for the Illinois State Redbirds. Talk about this game momentarily, but first, let me start off with a prayer. Lord Jesus, thank you for this day. Thank you for watching over us, and please protect all of us, and please protect the players and fans involved tonight, and just look over us all. As in your will we do this, Lord, and I ask all this in your name. We pray this. Amen. All right. Bison and Redbirds, North Dakota State, number 1 in the Stats Perform FCS polls. They have been all year long. Illinois State coming in number 6 on the season. North Dakota State 4-0 on the year. Illinois State coming in 3-1. Only loss of the season for Illinois State to Oklahoma. And this should be a very interesting matchup. The Bison look to start 2-0 in conference play. Conference opener, as I mentioned, for the Illinois State Redbirds. And a packed house at Hancock Stadium on a Saturday evening in Normal, Illinois. Update you on the college football scoreboard as the night goes on, and also update you on Major League Baseball playoff action as well, as we are just about set to go. Illinois State's going to receive the football first, so we're going to see this Illinois State offense to begin this football game tonight. One of the most anticipated matchups in the FCS on this week 6 of the college football season. And we are underway in Normal, Illinois. And the opening kickoff is going to go out of bounds, and the Redbirds are going to get the football from the 35-yard line. So not a good start for North Dakota State. And Illinois State will come out. Mentioned lost the opener of the season to Oklahoma. Then followed that up with 3 straight wins, a win over Morehead State, a win over their rivals Eastern Illinois, and then a double overtime win last week over North Alabama. Redbirds start at the 25, 1st and 10. They say it was a touchback, not out of bounds. Rolling out, then the pass is caught up to the 33-yard line. That's a completion of 6 yards. First pass of the game to the wide receiver, Daniel Sobkowitz. Tommy Rittenhouse, the senior starting quarterback out of Geneva, Illinois, for the Redbirds. Second down, Redbirds. The first running play of the game, and this will be a Redbird first down across the 35 up to the 38-yard line. 2 plays into the game, the Redbirds have a first down. Pickup of 5 for the running back, Wenkers Wright. So Illinois State first down from the 38. Opening possession of the game, just over a minute in. Rittenhouse to throw. And out to the right sideline, but incomplete. Pass went out of bounds, intended for Sobkowitz. It'll be second down for the Redbirds. $13:40 to play in this opening quarter. First possession of the football game. Second down. This is a handoff that's going absolutely nowhere on second down. The North Dakota State defense right there And Wenker's right stood up for no gain. This is a North Dakota State team that only gives up 7.5 points a game. And less than 200 yards total. Redbirds have a 3rd and 10 here. Rittenhouse goes back into the shotgun, takes the shotgun snap on 3rd and 10, throwing right side, pass complete. That's going to be an Illinois State first down up to midfield on 3rd and 10. The reception good for 12 yards, and the chains will move. First down, Illinois State. They spotted at the 49. Rittenhouse fakes the handoff and now throws it deep down the field into double coverage and overthrew everybody. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Good arm there by Rittenhouse, but he overthrew everybody. It was intended for the wide receiver Luke Maylander, but he was double covered. 2nd and 10. Second and 10, Redbirds. Football at the 49. Rittenhouse out of the gun, takes the snap. Rittenhouse throws right side and out of bounds. Incomplete. Setting up 3rd down and 10. Third down and 10 for the Redbirds. Football at the 49. Nearly 3 minutes into this first quarter. Rittenhouse takes the snap. Rittenhouse throws over the middle, and the pass is caught for a first down on 3rd and 10. That's another completion for a first down of 15 yards. Scotty Presson Jr. with the reception. Ball at the 38-yard line. First down. Rittenhouse in trouble. Rittenhouse is sacked back at midfield. A big loss of about 12. That was the defensive tackle Keenan Wilson in on the sack for North Dakota State. Loss of 12 brings up 2nd and 22 back at midfield for the Redbirds. Handoff on 2nd down. This is Wenker's right. He gets across the 45 to the 44, so they pick up 6 back there, but it'll still be a 3rd and long for the Redbirds. Third and 16. Redbird football at the Bison 44. Takes the snap. And a lot of room to run for Rittenhouse. He got to get all the way to the 28. He won't get close as he runs out of bounds to the 37. It'll be 4th down and 9. And what will the Redbirds do? This would be about a 55-yard field goal from this point. So let's see what Illinois State and head coach Brock Spack elect to do. Clock is stopped with 9:27 to go in the first quarter. Discussion here between the officiating crew. So the Redbirds had a good drive going, but the sack took away any chance of any further advancement on the drive. Actually reset the clock to 9:53. So on 4th down and 9 for the Redbirds from the North Dakota State 37. Still waiting to see what exactly the Redbirds are going to do here on this 4th down situation. Like they're resetting the chains. That's the delay here. It's a chain issue. So while we get this situation resolved, let's run down the top 10 teams in the FCS and how they're doing on the day so far. Number 2, South Dakota State. They're opening Missouri Valley play tonight at number 24, Youngstown State. And currently, Youngstown State's leading South Dakota State 14-6. Run down the rest momentarily as we're finally set to go. The Redbirds look like they're going to punt this football. Try and pin North Dakota State deep. And the punt. And down at the 1-yard line. A perfect punt. And the Bison will have to go 99 yards on their first possession of the game. Run down the rest of the scoreboard here momentarily. But what a beautiful punt. As good as you could ask for. And we will see the North Dakota State offense come out for the first time. Hayden Futch with a 36-yard punt. Bison are backed up at their 1. Running down the rest of that. Well, number 2, South Dakota State trailing number 24, Youngstown State 14-7 in the second quarter. Number 3, Tarleton State. Remember, they have the win at FBS Army this year. They're in action at home against Southern Utah. That game currently tied at 7 in the first quarter. Number 4, Montana. They're at Idaho State. That game coming up in a little less than an hour. Number 5, Montana State. They're in action at Northern Arizona. Who's ranked number 13. And Montana State leading that game 27-7 in the third quarter. Number 7, UC Davis in action in about less than an hour at Cal Poly. Number 8, Rhode Island. They fell last night. They played last night and fell at Brown 28-21. Number 9, Lehigh wins at home over Yale 31-13. And number 10, Southern Illinois in action against Indiana State. Southern Illinois leads that game 7-0 in the first quarter. But here, North Dakota State's going to get the football for the first time, but they are backed up at their 1 yard line. So here comes the Bison offense. And this will be a carry to Barika Capino, and he's tackled. That's going to be a safety, I believe. And yes, it is. Capino could not get out of the end zone. And it is a 2-point safety for the Redbirds. I didn't see who made the hit right there. It was Ty Niekamp, the junior hometown kid out of Normal, Illinois, making the tackle of Capino in the end zone for the safety. And the Redbirds take an early 2-0 lead. Do got finals from the Major League Baseball Division Series. Earlier today, Brewers beat the Cubs in Game 1 of that series 9-3. It has just gone final in Game 1 between the Yankees and the Blue Jays, and the Blue Jays just throttled the Yankees in Game 1, 10-1, that final. And the Dodgers and Phillies Game 1, after 2, Phillies lead the Dodgers 3-0. And still to come tonight, Game 1 between the Tigers and the Mariners in Seattle. And we've had a couple top 10 upsets at the FBS level, which we'll tell you about here following this kickoff. There'll be a free kick. And this one will be taken at the 21, and Taya returned only the 25-yard line, so that's where the Redbirds will start this drive. FBS scores top 10 upsets. The most stunning one was out in Los Angeles as number 7 Penn State fell to previously winless UCLA. UCLA beating Penn State 42-37. And just gone final in Gainesville, number 9 Texas falls to the Gators 29-21. So 2 top 10 upsets in the FBS so far today. First down, Redbirds here at the 25-yard line. Rittenhouse drops back. Now Rittenhouse will run it and has a lot of room, and he falls down at the 30. A gain of 5. He had a lot of room, but that closed in a hurry. But Rittenhouse still able to get 5 yards. Second down and 5 for Illinois State. 6 minutes into this first quarter. Second and 5 from the 30. Rittenhouse the toss. And this will be near first down yardage for Illinois State. Victor Dawson got the carry there. And they will give him the first down at the 35. Rittenhouse rolling out to the right, throws to a wide open man at the 50-yard line. Reception made there by Luke Maylander. And a first down, Illinois State. Redbirds have a first down right at midfield. And this is a handoff up the middle, and this will be another Redbird first down inside the 40 to the 38-yard line, 12 more on the gain for Victor Dawson. Illinois State head coach Brock Spack has to be ecstatic how this game has started. First down at the 38. Another handoff. Fumble! The Bison are going to pick it up. And a crucial, costly turnover for the Redbirds right when they were driving the football downfield. I don't know if it was a botched handoff there or the handoff wasn't clean. No, there's nothing wrong with the handoff, and it was just a great defensive play. I didn't see who that was for North Dakota State that reached in and got that. But the Bison get the turnover. Might have been Nathaniel Stalling that got his hand in there to jar that ball loose. And the Bison start in Redbird territory. 6:43 to go, first quarter. First down at the Redbird 47. And a running play on first down. And a quarterback keep for Cole Payton. Not much doing there on first down. Payton passed for over 250 and ran for over 100 last week in the Bison's win over South Dakota. Second and 10. Payton will keep it again and get stood up. Maybe gained a yard. But it'll be third down and long for North Dakota State. 6 minutes to go, first quarter. Third and 8. Ball at the 46, so they gave Payton 2 yards on that run. Payton takes the shotgun snap. Payton throwing left side, wide open receiver, first down, North Dakota State on third down and 8. Wide receiver Jackson Williams was wide open on that far sideline, and it's good for a Bison first down. First down Bison at the 34 of Illinois State. Screen pass on first down. This is going to go, well, he's going to end up getting about 4 yards out of it on a play that should have gotten nothing. It was Capinu with the screen pass reception there. Second down and 6. Second down, Peyton. Looking to throw. Peyton now runs it. Peyton has a first down inside the 20, 15, 13-yard line. Cole Peyton gets 23. And the Bison have moved this football into the Redbird red zone. First down at the 13-yard line. Peyton now drops back into shotgun. Capinu with the carry, and he won't get much, maybe a yard. Setting up second down and 9. Second down and 9. Football at the 12. Out of the gun. Peyton takes the snap. Peyton will take it himself. Peyton inside the 5 and will leap and get into the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State. So Cole Peyton, that dual threat quarterback, shown why on that drive as he runs it in from 12 yards out and gives the Bison the lead with the extra point to come. Extra point attempt. Snap is good. Kick is up, and the kick is good as well. And the Bison lead it 7-2 with 2:50 remaining in this first quarter. As Cole Peyton finishes off the drive with a 12-yard touchdown run and a 7-2 lead for North Dakota State. 2:50 to go in the first. That finished off a 7-play, 47-yard drive. They capitalize on the Redbird turnover. It took 3 minutes, 53 seconds. And a Cole Payne, they officially scored that a 13-yard touchdown run. So a 13-yard touchdown run for Cole Payton, and the Bison lead at 7-2. Running down some other teams in the top 25 poll in the FCS. Number 11, Tennessee Tech. And Tennessee Tech was a huge winner at home today over Western Illinois, 66-20. Idaho ranked number 12. They are idle this week. Idaho fell at Montana last week to open Big Sky play. Number 14 team Monmouth in the FCS poll this week, and they win today over Delaware State, 49-38. Number 15 North Dakota. Missouri Valley School in action at Northern Iowa and all over the Panthers, 28-0. North Dakota leads that game in the fourth quarter. Number 16, West Georgia. They've only been up in FCS for a couple years. Number 16, West Georgia at number 22, Austin Peay. Austin Peay leading that game, I should say, 44-30. Under 2 minutes to go in that one, so it looks like Austin Peay's headed for the win there. Number 17, Jackson State at Alabama A&M, and Jackson State leads that game 40-17. That game in the third quarter. Number 18, Villanova in action today at New Hampshire, and Villanova was a winner in that game by a final of 37-7. Here's the kickoff here, and this time, the kickoff will go out of bounds, so Illinois State will get the football at the 35. Running down the Rest of the top 20. Number 19, Abilene Christian. They were a winner today over North Alabama, 52-23. North Alabama, the team Illinois State beat in double overtime last week. And number 20, Lamar, victorious today at home over Nichols, 24-17. So the Redbirds will have this football here trailing 7-2, but getting it at the 35-yard line following the kick out of bounds. Have another quick moment here, so we'll run down the rest of the top 25 real quick. Number 21, South Dakota, winner over Murray State today, 49-24. Number 23, Presbyterian. I don't see a score for them. We'll try to get one for them. And number 25, Harvard. They were a winner today at Holy Cross, 59-24. Try to get a Presbyterian score for you. I'm not seeing one for them. They may have been idle this week. Well, get double check that. But here, Illinois State will have the football, 2:50 to go first quarter, 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. Now trailing in this game, 7-2. So here we go. Redbirds first down following the timeout after the kickoff. They have it at their own 35-yard line. Their third offensive possession. Punted on the first drive, fumbled last time. See what they do on their third possession. Rittenhouse will keep it on first down and get up to the 38, 39-yard line. Setting up second down. Second down and 6. Football sitting at the 39. Rittenhouse back in shotgun formation. Rittenhouse takes the snap. And this is a handoff on second down. This will be a gain of about 4. Setting up third down and 3. Winker's right getting the carry there. Redbirds need 2 for the first down. The 3rd and 2 at their own 43. Rittenhouse, the handoff to Wright, and Wright will, I think on the second effort, he'll get the first down for Illinois State. And yes, he will. First down carry on 3rd and 2 will move the sticks. Final minute, first quarter. Five on the play clock here. And we've got movement on the line. That's going to cost the Redbirds 5 yards. Offensive lineman Landon Woodard guilty of the false start, making it 1st and 15 back at the 40. Rittenhouse will take it himself and a lot of running room. He'll have a first down to the 44-yard line, a gain of 16 yards. Pushing and shoving going on afterwards here. But Rittenhouse, that was a huge hole he got left on the right side, and he saw it and took advantage. And that play will take us to the end of the first quarter. Quarter in the books. It's North Dakota State 7, Illinois State 2. But the Redbirds on the drive. Taking a look at the stats through the first quarter, total yards. Redbirds at 96, Bison with 46. Peyton in that first quarter for the Bison, 2 for 2 for 14 yards, and he also ran 4 times for 33 yards and the Bison touchdown. For the Redbirds, Rittenhouse, 4 for 7 passing the football for 48 yards. And he's also the leading rusher, 5 carries, 19 yards. And also Wenker's Wright in that first quarter had 5 carries for 17 yards. The other running back we saw in that first quarter for the Redbirds, Victor Dawson, he carried it 3 times for 12 yards. The time of possession advantage, 11 minutes for the Redbirds, 4 for the Bison. Yet you look at the scoreboard and North Dakota State leads 7-2. That is because of the 1 turnover. The fumble by Dawson. North Dakota State took it in Redbird territory and marched it down the field and scored. So it is a 7-2 lead. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Redbirds as we begin this second quarter. Had those 2 top 10 upsets in the FBS level. Run down a couple more of the scores from the FBS. Number 10, Alabama pulled away late to beat number 16, Vanderbilt, 30-14, handing Vanderbilt their first loss of the season. Number 21, Notre Dame, no problems with Boise State, 28-7. In overtime, number 24, Virginia, hands Louisville their first loss of the season, 30-27. Washington hands Maryland their first loss of the season, 24-20, the final there. So we begin the second quarter here. First down for the Redbirds. Pass is caught on the first play of the second quarter. Reception for Luke Maylander. And a first down, Illinois State. First down at the 29-yard line. Handoff. And a big gainer inside the 25 to the 22. Wenkers right picks up 7, bringing up 2nd down and 3. Just underway, 2nd quarter. Redbirds nearing the red zone at the Bison 22. Right back on the carry, Wenkers right, and he's up near 1st down yardage. Inside the 20. Maybe about a half yard short. Nope, they're going to give it to him. 1st down, Redbirds. First down at the 19. Blitz coming, and the keeper for Rittenhouse, he's going to lose a couple back outside the 20-yard line. Loss of 2 yards. Second and 11. Football sitting just outside the 20. Rittenhouse takes the snap. Rittenhouse throws, pass complete, inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line. A pass of 13 yards. Sobkowitz on the reception. 1st and goal, Redbirds. First down, goal to go at the 7. Wenkers right gets the carry and into the end zone. Goes Wenkers right. Touchdown, Illinois State. And the Redbirds take the lead with 11:37 remaining in the 2nd quarter. Wenkers right punches it in from 7 yards out. Matt Maldonado on to attempt the extra point. And the kick is up, and the kick is good, and Illinois State takes a 9-7 lead over North Dakota State with 11:37 to play in quarter number 2. Wenkers right finishes off the drive with a touchdown run. And that drive, 10 plays, 65 yards, 6 minutes, 13 seconds. And a Wenkers right, they officially give him a 6-yard touchdown run. 9-7 lead for Illinois State. So North Dakota State will have to come from behind again. Number 1, Ohio State and Minnesota have just gotten underway, as have number 6, Texas A&M and Mississippi State. Number 3, Miami. Number 18, Florida State, about to kick off. Update on my upcoming live stream schedule as well. I'll be back on tomorrow night. Usually I do the Sunday night NFL game, but this week, tomorrow night, I am going to be doing Game 2 of the American League Division Series, the Tigers and the Mariners. Like I say, usually I do the Sunday night football game, but with baseball playoffs going on, there's going to be a lot more of that. And the Sunday night game tomorrow night is the Patriots-Bills. That game kind of So I'll be on doing the Game 2 of the American League Division Series between the Tigers and Mariners tomorrow instead of the Sunday night NFL game that I usually do on the live stream. So North Dakota State about to get the football, down by 2. And taken at the 1. Across the 10, 15, 20-yard line up to the 25 and brought down at the 26. And that's where North Dakota State will start this next drive with 11:31 to play in the second quarter. First down here for the Bison. Total yards for Illinois State, 141 in this game. North Dakota State only had to drive 47 yards on their last drive for the touchdown. This one, they're backed up a little more at their own 26. Couple FCS score updates for you. Number 2, South Dakota State trailing at the half at number 24, Youngstown State. Conference opener for both those teams. Youngstown State leads that game 17-7. Number 4, Montana State leading number 13, Northern Arizona 27-7. That game set to go to the fourth quarter. Number 10, Southern Illinois, leading Indiana State 21-7 after the first quarter. Conference opener in the Missouri Valley for both those teams. A couple updated scores for you as we get ready to resume here. On first down, Peyton throws and the pass is caught. That's going to be out of bounds at the 41-yard line. That's a gain of 15 yards. Carson Williams on the reception and the first down for North Dakota State. First down at the 41. This is a handoff to Capinu, and he will get a couple up to the 43-yard line, bringing up second down and 8. Ten and a half and counting to play second quarter. Second down from the 43. Peyton out of shotgun formation. Capinu on the carry. Capinu first down. Bison into Illinois State territory to the 37-yard line and a first down. 16 yards. Rika Capinu, the senior out of West Fargo, North Dakota, Cheyenne High School. First down, North Dakota State from the Illinois State 38. Peyton. Peyton looking. Peyton will get out of a sack, and he's going to get positive yardage and a first down out of bounds at the 26. It looked like Illinois State was going to have him for a sack, but Peyton got out of that tackle and ends up gaining 16 or 12 yards rather on the run to the 26. Bison football at the Redbird 26, first down and 10. This is Capinu, and he's going to get dropped in the backfield for a loss on first down. Be a loss of a yard, bringing up 2nd and 11. Second and 11 from the 27. Taking the snap. Peyton throws over the middle, pass incomplete. Little behind his intended receiver, Mecky Collins. Plus, I'm not sure Collins was looking for that pass. Third down 11. Third and 11. Ball from the Redbird 27. Peyton steps back into shotgun once again. Peyton takes the snap. Blitz coming. Peyton throws incomplete. There's a flag that comes in. It's going to be on Illinois State, I think. The blitz was coming on Peyton. He had to release the football. And judging by the reaction of Jack Dwyer of Illinois State, the defensive player, I have a feeling this is going to be against him. Oh, and now they've picked up the flag. They said there's no flag for defensive holding. So it'll be fourth down. Bison will have to settle for a field goal try. This will be a 45-yard attempt to put North Dakota State back in front. Takes the snap, and it's blocked! Redbirds blocked the kick! Hey, who that was that blocked the kick? There is a flag on the play, however, so we'll see what this is. Offsides on Illinois State. That will nullify the block kick. Oh, my goodness. Oh, yep, right at the top there. It was a little bit of a jump. It was Cam Wilson that came in to block the kick. But an offsides call gives North Dakota State another chance. This time it'll be from 40 yards. Here comes the snap. Kick is up, and the kick is not close. That was a shank to the left. So the Redbirds still maintain the lead. The offsides call does not cost them. And it is still 9-7 Illinois State with 7:54 to go in the second quarter. So the Redbirds will get the football back. Minnesota has kicked a field goal. Minnesota's grabbed the early lead at Ohio State, 3-0. Number 11, Texas Tech, 6-0 lead at Houston. Battle of two undefeated teams there. Winner goes to 5-0. UNLV out in front of Wyoming, 17-3. UNLV going to try to make that run as the group of five team that makes the college football playoff. And with Boise State losing at Notre Dame today, that pretty much takes Boise State out of the equation with 2 losses. So it's probably going to be between UNLV, Memphis, might have to throw North Texas in there. For that group of five team to make the college football playoff. Back here in this one, 9-7 lead for Illinois State, 7:54 remaining second quarter. And the Redbirds have a first down at their own 22. Rittenhouse takes the snap. Rittenhouse looking deep, throwing, and incomplete. Knocked away nicely. Second down and 10. Second and 10 at the 22. Here's a handoff. This is Victor Dawson again in the game, getting the carry. And Dawson will get across the 25 to the 26. Gain of 4, bringing up third down and 6 for Illinois State. Third down and 6. Football at the 26. Snap, take, and throw across the middle. That is caught, but that's going to be a yard short of a first down. The pass was behind the receiver, Dylan Lord. He grabbed it, but then went down immediately a yard short of the first down. Lord, a redshirt freshman out of Chandler, Arizona, getting his first reception of the game. And on 4th and 1, I know it's tempting to go for it, but no way in the world do you go for it right now. And here's the punt. Fielded at the 28 and then, or at the 33 rather, and then run out of bounds right there. So the Bison, with 6:21 to go in the second quarter, will get the football from the 33-yard line. And still trailing 9-7. So first down, Bison at the 32. First down throw, that is caught and out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Gain of 8 on first down. Reception by Jackson Williams. Second and 2 at the 40. On 2nd and 2, pass wide open over the middle. Pass is caught into Redbird territory and ran down at the Redbird 43-yard line. Actually lost a couple yards backtracking there, but Bryce Lance, the wide receiver, with the first down reception for the Bison. On first down, here's a carry. And look out. There goes. And this is going to be a big gainer for Capinu, and he's going to take it to the house. Touchdown, Bison. 42-yard touchdown run for Barika Capinu. Bison back in front, 13-9. There's one missed tackle, and then a second missed tackle at the 30, and after that, Capinu was gone. And North Dakota State's going to go for 2 here, it looks like. Trying to make this a 6-point lead. And it's going to be a quarterback keep, and in for 2 points goes Cole Payton. And the Bison lead 15-9 with 4:56 to go in the second quarter. Barika Capinu, a 42-yard touchdown run and then a 2-point run-in for the quarterback Cole Payton. And the Bison lead 15-9 with 4:56 to play in quarter number 2. Here's the kickoff. And a touchback, and the Redbirds will get it at the 25. First down, Illinois State at the 25. Handoff on first down. This is right across the 30 up to the 32-yard line. Pickup of 7. Brings up second down and 3. And looks like we have a clock issue here. Now the clock's running. First down, or second and 3, rather. And here's Wright again, and he will be stopped for maybe a yard on second down. It'll be 3rd and 2. Redbirds need 2 for the first at their own 33. Clock nearing the 4-minute mark, second quarter. Taking the shotgun snap on 3rd and 2. Pass is going to be caught. That's a first down, Redbirds. Out of bounds at the 41-yard line on 3rd and 2. That's a gain of 8. Another reception for Daniel Subkowitz. Both teams have their full complement of 3 timeouts. On first down, pressure coming. Rittenhouse gets rid of it. Pass is caught up to the 49-yard line. It's a reception. Blitz was coming, but Rittenhouse got rid of it. And throws a pass right on the dot. Right at the first down marker. The reception for Luke Mylander. It is a first down for Illinois State. This is Wright with a big gainer, right inside the 40 to the 39, near another first down for Illinois State. At the 39-yard line, it is a first down. North Dakota State will receive the football to start the second half. And first down, this is going to be a loss on the play. Rittenhouse had nowhere to go on that. And it's a loss of 3. As we have hit the 2-minute timeout in Normal, Illinois, North Dakota State leading Illinois State 15-9. Illinois State looking for some points right before the first half expires. That UNLV Wyoming game in Laramie, it looked like a snowstorm hit it. There was an absolute hailstorm that went through there. So with 2 minutes to go, Redbirds trying to finish off this drive with some points right before the first half ends. They have a 3rd down and 13 at the 42 of the Bison. So here we go with 2 minutes. 3rd down and 13 for the Redbirds. Rittenhouse pressured, and the pass incomplete. So 4th down and 13. I think the Redbirds probably have to punt this football. I'm sorry, it's 3rd down. That 4th down, isn't it? I think it should be 4th down. They've got 3rd down on the chains, but I think it's 4th. .157 on the clock. They're going with 3rd down here. I'm pretty sure. The throw, the middle pass is caught, but that's not going to be near a 1st down. It'll be 4th down for Illinois State. North Dakota State has all 3 timeouts. I think they'd want to use one on defense here. And timeout is called with exactly 100 seconds remaining in the first half. It is called timeout on defense by North Dakota State. So the Bison are going to get the football back here with still 2 timeouts. Redbirds trying to make it back to the FCS playoffs this year. They were an FCS playoff participant last year. Redbirds going to go for this on 4th and 5. They're kind of in no man's land area on the field. They're at the 34 of the Bison. Rittenhouse to throw, pass, caught, 1st down, Redbirds, 28-yard line on a 4th and 5 conversion. Keeps the drive alive for Illinois State. The reception for Sobkowitz. Down to a minute and a half and counting. Redbirds not only want to score here to end the first half, they don't want to leave the Bison any time. From the 28. Rittenhouse throws incomplete off the hands of Sobkowitz, his intended receiver. 2nd and 10. Sopkowitz coming to the sideline for a breather. 2nd and 10 from the 28. Taking the snap is Rittenhouse. Pressured, pass incomplete behind his intended receiver. 3rd down and 10. Mailander, the intended receiver. And now with 1:08 to go in the second quarter, Illinois State has a 3rd and 10. Third and 10 at the 28. Taking the snap. Rittenhouse rolling right, pressured, throws, pass caught. That's right at the first down marker. It's going to depend on the spot. Clock's running. 50 seconds. That's not really an issue. And now a timeout as the officials get together. They're going to review this, I'm sure, the spot to see if this is a first down or not. So the clock is stopped for a review with 45 seconds left in the second quarter. Eddie Casper with the reception. Needed to get to the 18 for a first down. I thought he got there in real time, but they are looking at it. They continue to look at it on the replay. And we're going to get the call right now. Here's the call. So look, they're calling him short, so it looks like it's going to be 4th and 4th and a football's length, maybe? It's inches shy. Well, they just get your first down with a quarterback keeper. And you're in shotgun on 4th and inches, which I'm never a fan of. And Rittenhouse pressured and incomplete. That's exactly why you do not go shotgun on 4th and an inch. Redbirds turn it over on downs. The Bison get it back. And they're still going to have the lead, it looks like, at halftime, and they get the football to open the second half. That is one thing that has always puzzled me. You have fourth and you need like an inch, like the length of a football. Why are you going out of the shotgun? Just take the quarterback sneak, get your yardage then, but here's the Bison taking over just outside the 18. And there's going to be a sack back at the 9-yard line. And that play may take us to halftime. Travis Jones, the defensive lineman out of Herscher, Illinois, gets the sack, and that is going to end the first half at Hancock Stadium. 30 minutes in the books. North Dakota State, top-ranked team in FCS, leading number 6 Illinois State at the half, 15-9, and it'll be Bison football to open the second half when the second half starts. Going to briefly pause this live stream here at halftime. I will be back in about 15 minutes or so. Get you some first half stats and get you ready for half number 2. First half, halftime, 15-9 lead for North Dakota State over Illinois State. Brief pause of the live